Pep Guardiola is a manager that I respect so much. Ladies and gentlemen, January transfer window is almost here and Pep Guardiola is still ready to submit another bid for Rodrygo Goes this January transfer window. We all know that Pep Guardiola don't like buying players from big teams like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Arsenal, even buying Kovacic from Chelsea sef. Like Pep Guardiola know what Kovacic offered during the Premier League, Champions League final. You understand? So Kovacic already like showed his performance before Pep Guardiola bought him from Chelsea. So another thing goes to Rodrygo Goes in Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola has discovered that anytime Manchester City meet Rodrygo Goes likes scoring goals against Manchester City. That is why Manchester City is ready to buy him, even if he is not going to play in Manchester City, but at least let him just stay. You understand? So that anytime we meet Real Madrid, that weapon that used to like battle Manchester City will not be there anymore. Manchester City will use that opportunity, like the absence of Rodrygo, and start beating Real Madrid. You understand? Okay, imagine that Rodrygo is not in the game between Manchester City versus Real Madrid. So how could the game end? It would have ended 2-0. You understand? So since Rodrygo scored the goal, that is what gave them the like one goal before Manchester City came back from behind and score another goal. You understand? That is what made it 2-1. So had it been Rodrygo is not in the game, Manchester City would have won Real Madrid 2-1. So Manchester City and Pep Guardiola is a manager that like know how to buy players. Even in Tottenham Hotspur, you look at another bid there that Manchester City have submitted, Pedro Porro. Anytime Manchester City and Tottenham meet each other, we know that Tottenham know how to beat Manchester City, home or away. Tottenham knows how to like play Manchester City. So Pedro Porro is a player that know how to defend against Manchester City winger. You understand? So Pep Guardiola has identified him to bring him to Etihad Stadium so that whenever Manchester City play against Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City will find it very easy to penetrate their defensive line and score goal and win Tottenham Hotspur. So let me know what you think at the comment section between Rodrygo Goes and Pedro Porro of Tottenham Hotspur, the January transfer window. I want to know your thoughts at the comment section.